Anakin has grown so much throughout the Clone Wars. Today I want to compare two scenes to show his growth as a leader and a Jedi General. I know Anakin has grown in many ways, look at that hair, but seriously, he's grown into a full character evolution arc throughout the Clone Wars, which we could dive deeper into in another video. But for today, I just want to talk about him as a commander from these two scenes. The first scene is taken from the Clone Wars film on the Battle of Cestoffas. The second is taken from Season 7, Episode 9 in the battle for Yerbara. In both of these scenes, Anakin is helping Obiwan by leading his clones, along with Rex, against the enemy droids. The first scene was taken at the very beginning of the Clone Wars. The second was taken just under 3 years later towards the end of the Clone Wars. In this first scene, Anakin is getting his troops in position and Rex asks,
"What's our plan of attack, sir?" "Follow me."
This shows that Anakin has a lot of skills and confidence in himself, but he's just given the instructions, "Follow me," not giving them any instructions at all. He jumps headfirst into a pile of droids and his clones follow. The clones jump down with their jetpacks and do nothing. Perhaps they're just being a distraction, or perhaps they're just trying to scratch some of the paintwork off the spider droids. It's clear from this that Anakin didn't have a plan, and he's planning to do all the heavy lifting himself. Anakin manages to destroy one of the spider walkers by getting another one of them to shoot the first one. Classic Jedi stuff. But is he really leading here? Is he really being a Jedi General? Or is he just being a Jedi? It is also important to note that if it wasn't for the heavy cannons, they would have lost this battle. And Anakin and his surprise attack did very little impact on the battle. Anakin himself had a very small impact, but his team did nothing. Literally nothing. They didn't kill a single droid. This scene has shown us that Anakin does not plan, and he doesn't yet truly know how to lead his troops. It's clear from this scene that Anakin sees himself to do all the heavy lifting, and the clones just have to follow along. Let's compare that to our second scene in the battle for Yerbara. This scene starts with Anakin being smug and confident to Obiwan. So nothing has really changed. Or has it? Because this time he is not pretending that he is in control. He actually is in control. We need to remember that Anakin is at ease on the battlefield. He was forged by it, similar to Ahsoka. But Obi-Wan's the opposite. Like most Jedi, they just want the war to be over as soon as possible, and they don't want to continue fighting. Remember, the Jedi are supposed to be peacekeepers, not generals. Anakin is at such ease because he has a plan, and he is confident on his ability to execute this part of the plan, and more importantly, he trusts his troops to execute Order 66. No. He trusts his troops to execute the plan correctly. If you know some of the art of war, it talks about knowing yourself and knowing your enemy, and you will win every battle. Anakin at this stage knows himself, including his forces, and he knows the enemy commander, the tactical droid, and the droid forces, and he is able to play them with ease. If we look at the difference, how they both scenes engage the enemy, instead of jumping in and attacking the biggest thing he can land on, Anakin actually goes for the best strategic option, which is the tactical droid. He lures the tactical droid out by pretending to surrender, and then manages to force pull him and then chop his head off. Note, Anakin does nothing after this. Nothing. He simply folds his arms and allows his men to win the day. A true leader sets his men up for success, and they do the pushing from the back, setting things up to give them a chance to shine. And by the end of the Clone Wars, I understand why Anakin should have been granted the rank of Jedi Master, and why he was a beloved war hero. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and if you want to see more of this sort of content, then make sure to subscribe. And if you like this video, there's a button for that. I have been the Grand Moff, and you may fire when ready.